What's up, guys? Today I'm taking a look at Battlbox Mission 92, October 2022. And I'm a little bit late on this one. I apologize. I've actually been sick AF for the past week or two. Ever since these disease Sherpas that live in my house have gone back to school, also known as my children, we've had a couple of nasty bugs come through our house. So I was sick. I was dealing with sick kids. I didn't really have the energy or the voice to upload anything. But this is not a mission that I could skip because this is such a great month for October. I want to make sure I give you guys my thoughts, and I also want to hear your thoughts in the comments. And if you are thinking about signing up for Battlbox, I have a coupon code SHARPAF will get you 15% off your first month. And that code should work all the time for your first month. But for a limited time, there is a refer a friend program going on with Battlbox right now that it's the give 30, get 30. If you use my referral link, it gets you 30% off your first month and gets me a $30 Battlbox store credit, which is a pretty good discount, especially if you're signing up for the Pro Plus box. That should save you, I think, like $50 off your first month. So definitely check that out. Where is my koozie? I've had 3 people recently sign up with my refer a friend link, and I wanted to say thank you and show you what I got with the most recent $30 store credit. There's a little bit left over, but I got this awesome Lord & Field leather koozie. I like koozies. I really like leather koozies. So thank you for using my code. You got me an awesome koozie. So if you're going to sign up anyways, use my little 30% off thing, save you some money, and get me another koozie. If you're interested, Battlbox recently started another subscription box for kids with kind of a fun adventure theme. Get outdoors is basically the idea. Battle 20 will get you 20% off your first month of Wanlo. Wanlo. All right, let's take a look at the basic box. Battlbox is divided into 4 tiers: basic, advanced, pro, and pro plus. The pro plus box is what I have. That gets everything. The basic box gets the least amount of stuff and is the least expensive, and then you work your way up to the pro plus. The not so basic box. So the first item in the basic box, the Battlbox branded high vis trail markers 10-pack. Undo the heavy duty metal clip and attach to the limb to track your route. The extra strength clip ensures the marker does not fall from its location and makes it easy to put them up and take them down in seconds. That's a good point. A lot quicker. So these are like alligator clips. A lot quicker to click the clipper than it is to like tie some rope or something else reflective. Made of a highly reflective and durable vinyl material, these high-vis trail markers will provide years of dependable use, perfect for marking old trails and blazing new ones. That's some good writing right there. Full MSRP is $8. And these are actually pretty cool. For some reason, some people get a little annoyed when there's Battlbox branded things in the box. Personally, I don't care. I like Battlbox. I like their logo. I'm not worried about advertising for them. I like to advertise for them. That's why I do these videos. So these can be used for marking a path for yourself or for somebody else, finding your way back. They can be used to mark a blood trail if you're hunting. You can clip them on backpacks or hats or helmets if you're following a group of people in the dark, because these are nice and reflective. I would use these personally. These are pretty cool. Put them in your pack. Going hiking, backpacking, hunting, camping, whatever. So that is the first item in the basic box. The second item in the basic box is the PFC Protection First Class Lubricant Protectant with Earth Cover Scent. Lubricates in extreme cold, high-performance protectant, non-toxic and solvent-free, lanolin-based formula. Is that how you say that? Lanolin? Got a spray, applicator, or a straw. For years, I've looked for a gear lubricant that doesn't smell like a science experiment. I've had first-hand experience of the scent spooking game. But this is what I've been looking for, a great product without the stank. Blah, 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 blah. MSRP of $15. So this is pretty cool. It's like WD-40 with an earth cover scent, so it's not so stinky. Use protection first class when storing firearms and gear to prevent corrosion. PFC can also be used on tree stands, ground blinds, ATVs, UTVs, game feeders, and much more. So it's like WD-40 or gun oil kind of, but it's got a different smell. Let's see what it smells like. It definitely is not as strong of a chemical smell as some other lubricants. It's kind of earthy. Kind of smells like a Halloween store. Kind of smells like dirt and a Halloween store and aerosol spray and a little lubricanty. This is pretty cool. I think I would use this. I'd probably use it in advance. I wouldn't use this like the day of your hunt or something. I don't think it's possible really to fool the nose of wild game. I think even with the earth cover scent, you got to be careful using any kind of man-made product. But you know, in advance, maybe your tree stand's a little squeaky or something. Put this on a few weeks ahead of time and try and get that worked out. This is also going in the like it pile or will use it pile. All right, next up in the basic box is the Gear Aid reusable self-clean camo form wrap. MSRP of $15.95. I have used numerous ways to camouflage gear in the past, and many times it left my gear covered in a sticky residue. That's the worst. But with this, you can properly camouflage firearms and equipment without leaving behind a sticky mess. Self-adhering, conforms to any shape, easy to apply and remove. When it gets dirty or wet, simply remove, wash, let dry, and reapply. So this is kind of like a bandage material, like a self-sticking bandage or compression wrap type of deal, but it's got camo on it. That's actually really cool. So if you wanted to camouflage like your tripod, your rifle, or your scope or something, you could wrap this on there. Let's see if it still sticks. I've used this several times, wrapping up this can. That is pretty cool. I like this stuff. I will use this. I would buy this. I'll probably buy more because that's so cool. All right, there's one more thing in the basic box. The second item is a little camouflage at the moment. All right, so the last item in the basic box is the Fox America's FE043, a knife in the basic box. Yeehaw, the micarta frame lock folder, perfect, down and dirty, get to work EDC knife, 7 3/4 inch flipper, ball bearing system, frame lock, micarta scale, handy pocket clip, and a stone-washed finished 8CR13 MOV blade. Oh, come on. There you go, guys. That is the knife in the basic box. So Fox Edge is under the same umbrella as Fox Knives, Fox Italy. Fox Edge, though, or Fox Americas, is in Morgan, Utah, which is just up the canyon from where I live, but this is actually made in China. The one thing I'll say right off the bat is the micarta scale or overlay. It does not really feel or look like micarta. It really looks and feels like G10, but I will take their word for it that this is micarta, and not that it really matters whether it's G10 or micarta. I'm just pointing that out. Kind of an interesting micarta if it is micarta. Definitely takes some gas or a little flick to get it to fully deploy. You can fail it pretty easily, but if you give it enough gas, a little extra gas, you know that it needs it. No problem getting it to open. Frame lock. It's got a nice stonewash finish on the handle frame and on the blade itself. Let's see how much it weighs. 5.5 ounces, 5.6, 5.7. It's getting heavier, 160 grams. Let's try that again. 156, 158, 5.5 ounces. So, you know, it's got some heft to it for a knife of this size. Sorry, buddy. Just under 3 inches of cutting edge. The blade itself is like 3.25. Handle is about 4.5 for a total length of, yeah, about 7.75 inches. I will say in the past, I have talked some crap a little bit on Fox Edge knives. I'm not the biggest fan of their knives. They are a little clanky, but keep in mind the basic box comes with all 4 of these items. The subscription cost for all of this right here is $35. So you get the aerosol spray, the camo wrap, and the trail markers, and the knife for $35 plus shipping. So while this isn't necessarily my favorite pocket knife or one that I probably would EDC, the fact that they're able to get a knife in the basic box at all these days with inflation is pretty incredible. I mean, a lot of my favorite budget knives have gotten more and more expensive over the past couple of years. So it's a knife, it's in the basic box. A combined cost of $35 for all this stuff is a pretty good deal. You know, it's a usable knife. 8CR 13 MOV, while not a super steel, is a decent enough budget steel, especially for a knife with an MSRP of $33. It's got a nice stonewash finish to it. It's a frame lock with some heft. It's a usable knife, man. This is not a bad camp knife or beater knife. It could use some lubrication. Maybe we could spray some of this in there. All right, so that's the basic box. In my like it pile, I like the trail markers, I like the PFC spray, I like the camo form wrap, and the Fox Americas goes in the meh pile. It's not all the way in the dislike pile because I get it. It's a knife in the basic box that'll get the job done. Moving on to the advanced box, you get one more item with an MSRP of $50, the Klymit Traverse Hammock. Let's see. I love hammocks, blah, blah, blah. Klymit is introducing a new approach to hammocks with a single panel design instead of the traditional 3-panel. That's kind of cool. In addition to looking pretty cool, this creates a more comfortable sleeping position. It also means less stretching and sagging over time. Lightweight, packs down small, includes 10-foot tree straps with 10 daisy chains and 2 aluminum carabiners. I really like Klymit products. I like their sleeping pads, and Klymit is based out of Kaysville, Utah. I grew up in Kaysville, so I really like Klymit. And it's one of these hammocks that has a little pouch that it all folds into, so that stays there when you're using the hammock. You can put some stuff in the little pouch, and then when you're all done, it folds right back up into itself. There's the carabiners and the straps. Capacity of 400 pounds, 2-year warranty. The fabric is 75D polyester. There's not a ton to say about this. It's a hammock, and it's a nice looking hammock. I'm a big fan of these type of hammocks that are packable. They're great for hiking or backpacking. To be able to put something up in like less than 5 minutes, that'll give you a place to rest and get off your feet. Pretty cool. The subscription cost for the advanced box that comes with the hammock and everything in the basic box is $65. So, pretty cool. Let's see how easy it is to get back in the pouch. All right, so this is another item in my like it pile. I love hammocks. I love this style of hammock. I like Klymit products. Pretty cool. Good job, Battlbox. All right, and the Pro Box comes with the Gear Scope Breakdown Bow, MSRP of $75. A draw weight of 40 pounds, 28-inch draw, 32.5-inch arrows. So this is actually really cool. A lot of people were excited about this when they saw it in the mission brief. I do have it put together right now. Let me just show you. It comes in this case. with a few different parts. Here's your arrows. So it's a breakdown bow. It's a bow that you can take apart and put back together in just a few minutes. Comes with a nice case, kind of a little divider compartment thingy there. I put this together off camera. It took like 2 minutes. There's just these two pieces. Well, after you take the string off, there's just these two pieces come off with these bolts right here. And it came with 3 arrows and some arrow tips, kind of like a broadhead tip. And then each arrow has a little insert that you can screw in different types. So that's pretty cool. The one thing that I saw people comment on Facebook is that if you're going to be doing some target practice, you probably want to put on some different arrow tips for that. These ones are more for survival or hunting. And if you're doing a bunch of target practice, they won't last as long as just some like target tips, basically. So you get 3 arrows, the bowstring, the bow itself, and a carry case. Let me show you how to take it apart really quick. All right, I just took the string off camera. So there's your string, multi-filament string. And just like that, super easy to take apart and put back together. All right, so the Gear Scope breakdown bow is also going in my like it pile. Really cool. How many subscription boxes are out there that you get an actual freaking bow and arrow in the subscription box? If you are super into archery already and have a lot of experience with that, this might not be like up to your standards of archery, but it's an awesome little survival bow and arrow. Maybe you're just getting into archery. This is an awesome bow just to get started, or just for emergencies or survival situations. And the last item, the Pro Plus box or Knife of the Month Club, comes with the Woox Bad Boy. Woox created the Bad Boy as a premium EDC essential carry knife. This compact fixed blade with an American walnut handle and D2 steel blade includes an Italian leather sheath. D2 steel, hardness of 58 to 60, full tang fixed blade, overall length 6 1/4 inches, handle length 3 1/2. Also check that out, made in Italy and the USA. Check that out. That is actually really cool. I love the walnut handle. Very nicely done handle. It's an interesting knife. It's an interesting profile. I don't really have a fixed blade that looks like this, and it's small. It's a small fixed blade. Some nice jimping along the top, and it extends all the way up to here, so give you a little more precision control of that tip. Let's do some sharpness tests. Nice sharp factory edge. I forgot to check the Fox edge knife. Let's see. It's decently sharp. There's one area it looks like it was snagging up that maybe could use a little pass on the strop. But I would say the Woox is definitely sharper. Stock thickness of about 3 millimeters or 0.12 inches. And it weighs 3.3 ounces, 92 grams. Don't cut yourself, dude. That's a pretty lightweight fixed blade. What do I have to do some size comparisons with? Is there a bug out up here? Seriously, dude? Jesus. Here's the full-size Benchmade bug out. OKC Rat 2. Spyderco Dragonfly. This is actually really cool. It's a gorgeous knife. Really cool, lightweight, full tang fixed blade. Maybe you're somebody who likes to EDC a fixed blade, but or you want to try it out, but you don't want a giant fixed blade to start out with. This is pretty cool. Now, the one thing that a lot of people weren't too happy with on Facebook was the sheath. It's very simple, not the best thought out sheath. I mean, it's a sheath, it's leather, it's made in Italy, but it's simple, kind of an afterthought sheath. You know what, guys? I really like this knife. It is very cool. Keep in mind the upgrade cost from the Pro box to the Pro Plus box is like 50-ish. $50 extra for an awesome little fixed blade like this. I mean, that's a pretty good deal. They're saying full MSRP of $120. And you know, I think people would probably pay about $100 for something like this. So to get this for $50 extra in your subscription box is a pretty good value. There you go, guys. Mission 92 of Battlebox. Let me know what you think. I'm really happy with it. I like the direction Battlebox has been going. The past several boxes have been really good. Definitely on the right path. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. And again, if you want to sign up for Battlebox, Sharp AF gets you 15% off your first month, or my referral link that I'll put in the comments gets you 30% off your first month for a limited time. I should have Mission 93 on Thursday, so hopefully I'll get my Battlebox in 60 seconds video up on Thursday night. Hope you guys have a great week. That's it for me, guys. Thanks for watching.